So if you follow pro wrestling, then most likely you've heard about the leak. Um, I'm not gonna talk about the nature of it too much, but Paige of the WWE had an account hacked and some pictures and videos of a sexual nature posted, and it's the latest in a line of controversy that seems to follow her. But even more surprising with it is that included in one of the clips was the current WWE star Xavier Woods, kind of the front man of the New Day. It was funny because I was planning to do a video talking about the New Day anyway, leading into WrestleMania with them being the host. But since this came up, I just decided to go ahead and talk about it a little and talk about why I don't think the WWE should punish Woods or Paige for the unfortunate situation. So first I'm gonna talk about Paige. I mean, she's had a real roller coaster ride in the WWE. She always seems to be on the verge of becoming like the biggest female star ever, and then like an injury would happen, or just the way she seems to act according to shows or to little reports on news sites. It always seems like she's on an emotional roller coaster. I mean, she has like two wellness strikes, and there was rumors that the company didn't want her with Del Rio. It always seems like controversy follows her. But rather than speak on that controversial part, I'm gonna speak to the talent of her. She's a beautiful lady. She wrestles really well. You could tell she's a veteran. She had this kind of anti diva character when she was introduced, and yet she seems like a girl who's full of life. Um, she started in WWE relatively young, and it looks like she started wrestling from just the earliest age humanly possible. I think she was in the ring while she was in her mother's stomach. So she has an incredible story that deserves to be told. And this latest thing, while it's controversial. I mean, the pics and the videos are pretty graphic. I'm not gonna go into detail about them, but nevertheless, the fact that they were hacked and posted without a consent, I just really think that the WWE as a company should just look at that, respect it as far as, hey, this wasn't your fault. This, you clearly didn't intend for the public to get this. Now, of course, there's danger with them not putting on TV, which she hasn't been on TV in months between injuries and legal issues, this, that, or the other. I mean, the biggest challenge I would think is really her mental state as far as the fans will go, because we could face it. A lot of the pro wrestling fans and a lot of us men in general, we tend to be kind of childish with this kind of thing. She the nature of WWE is that they go to huge arenas every week, multiple times a week, and these fans, they really do stalk a lot of wrestlers. And news like this, you're gonna get chants, and it's gonna probably be a pretty negative experience. So I don't know if the company should put her out there, anytime soon. But I definitely don't think they should fire her. Now, if she wants to leave and maybe take a break from wrestling or a break from the spotlight, that probably would be preferable. But like I said, just the fact that she had sex is not a crime. Everything was on the up and up, except for the fact that this stuff got hacked and leaked onto the internet. And in 2017, that's a clear understanding. That's probably the best part of living in America is that while this is controversial, I mean, for Americans, it's not extremely controversial. It's like in 2 weeks, everybody's gonna be over it. But just by the nature of how women are treated, especially with these kind of things, it would be worth going, in the immediate future for Paige. Um, but with all that talent that she has, I still would like for her to make a return. I don't know how her relationship with Del Rio, who's in Impact, gonna work out. I don't. If he was to be cool with it, that would be great. But I really want to see the girl have a happy ending. Because at the end of the day, she's just living life. I mean, nobody's perfect. And I like that about her. Her in ring character and the way she comes out outside the ring is that she's just living. And people who do that should be celebrated. Um, I mean, WWE also, is another reason not to really do anything to her. I mean, if they was to discipline wrestlers for kind of what goes on in their private lives, they wouldn't have much of a roster. I mean, many guys and girls have been caught in some real shaky situations and in ways that are different and probably more negative than this. I mean, Hogan, his sex tape controversy wasn't so much about there being a tape, but the horrible things he was saying in it. And this isn't the same scenario. I mean, there's it's tough for these wrestlers in the WWE because they become these pseudo celebrities. Like the hardcore fans really follow them around. Like anything they do, it's like being under a microscope. And they're paid well. I'm not trying to preach about, hey, don't follow these guys. If you like them, follow them. I would hope that most people would respect their privacy, but it's up to the individual. I guess now I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Xavier. Um, Xavier Woods. I mean, this guy, he's been on a roller coaster ride too, of a more positive sense. The guy's been on fire as far as earning success within the WWE. He recently, like right before these leaks happened, hit 1 million subscribers on his Up Up Down Down show, which covers video games and a lot of times has wrestlers on there playing games and talking about their life. And you know, with that, he also has ice cream bars that are about to come out soon. He has a cereal where him and the other New Day members are kind of like the poster boys for it. He's getting deals. He's hosting award shows. It's really like a Cinderella dream. I remember seeing him when he first started in Impact as I think Consequences Creed, and he wasn't like a main eventer on that show. I didn't think he would ever do something. I never dreamed he'd be this successful, and I think it's a testament to his hard work. I feel like he's the heart of the New Day. He's put their work into passions that he have, which is real similar to my own, which is gaming and pro wrestling and anime. I love those things, and he really he really put a mainstream touch on it and showed people how normal it is. It was real cool. The fact that he was in the video and his clip was probably the most controversial clip. It's tricky because, like I say, you're used to seeing him every week, and some of the things they say were like sexual in nature, but it was diluted by the fact that they had unicorn horns on, and that his character specifically was really presented as this nerdy, this nerd character. So it always diluted the sexual tension of it. Now with this being out and the attention, he's almost got as much attention as Paige in this situation. Um, I don't know how the company is gonna play it. Like, I mean, do you make him dial back some of the gestures that he do that could be interpreted as sexual? I don't know. I think the fans aren't gonna boo him. You know, unfortunately, it's kind of a double standard with men and women when it comes to sexual things. I think Xavier will be seen more as a hero, but there is that challenge of families where they be like, well, this guy was involved in this. Why should he be a focal point of a show that some kids watch? And I don't think the WWE should dial back on him any. I think he should keep his hosting gig at WrestleMania. He's done a lot of good for the company, between how he kind of carried it with the New Day and how up, up, down, down show wrestlers and kind of their real personalities in this positive light where more fans could relate to him. He's a huge part of that. And, I don't think he should be punished for something that was caused by a hack. This was not supposed to get out to the public. That was between them. Anyways, I just think that these two superstars, just call them both superstars, they're too talented. And in this day and age, luckily, sex is not that big of a deal. Maybe ease up off of them, off of Paige to after WrestleMania. I don't think you should dial back Xavier any. Controversy creates cash some, so bring him out there, let him be cheered. I wouldn't have him saying anything, bragging about it. Respect Paige's pain in the situation, but definitely don't punish these guys. Hope you liked the video. I'm gonna hopefully come out with another one this week leading up to WrestleMania. Hopefully no other crazy thing happens. Until next time, peace.